Hello, and thank you very much for coming to this online masterclass about LinkedIn marketing called LinkedIn High Profit Strategies. My name is Adrian Niculescu, and over the next 60 minutes, we will be online with the best practices and the newest know how regarding how to market your products and services through LinkedIn. And if you are wondering about how to generate six and seven figures in 2016 selling products and services on LinkedIn, this is the right place. Anyway, take a notepad because you will have to, if you want, of course, you will have to get a lot of notes, and don't forget to start implement them today or tomorrow, but anyway, immediately after the webinar. I will begin thanking you for investing in yourself because now you are putting in the line your most precious resource, your time. My name is Adrian Niculescu. You can check many information about myself on my blog, adrianniculescu.com. I'm an entrepreneur since 1994 and I bought the first web domain in 2001. And over the last 2 years, I had the pleasure to train more than 10,000 students in marketing, social media marketing, sales, business development, and business strategy. I'm on LinkedIn since 2010, and I was fortunate enough to be one of the early adopters there. Of course, this webinar is not about myself. It's all about you, your business, and how you can use LinkedIn to maximize what you are doing. Why I'm doing this webinar, by the way, having a strong presence on LinkedIn and even generating in excess of seven figures every year in consulting services using exclusively linkedin.com. I'm asked on a daily basis by email messages, messages on LinkedIn, messages on Facebook, tweets about various strategies I'm doing about how to approach this, how to do that. So I took notes. I've collected most of the questions I received in 2015, so I created this webinar based on the information required by my online family. Okay, so let's start. Even if you leave this webinar with this information and only this information, this webinar will be very valuable to you. LinkedIn, from from all the other social media sites, has the biggest income per user because here you can find most of entrepreneurs, managers, high-paid professionals, so many people earning in excess of $100,000 per year, people with budgets, with purchasing power, who can be your clients. And if you are selling, especially business to business products and services, you need to be on LinkedIn. Or if you are already on LinkedIn, you need to optimize your presence and to have better results, no matter at what level you are. So LinkedIn has more than 300 million members. And the moment I joined LinkedIn, I sensed the potential of this network. So I said, okay, I need to be successful by using LinkedIn. I need to generate sales. I need to generate leads, clients, and build a business using LinkedIn. And along with my team, we worked with various clients over time, so we really know how to get results and to transform social media in business opportunities. So if you are a complete beginner, this LinkedIn training will help you a lot. And also, if you're advanced, you will get more and more results by following the strategies highlighted here. By the way, also on LinkedIn, there are more than 5 million businesses. So I'm asking you where to reach the most influential, affluent people in your market. LinkedIn is the answer if you ask me. So uh, there are literally more than 300 million people. So I have this figure in my mind, and 77% of them are age 25 and above. The average household income of the LinkedIn users is $83,000. And the growth month after month or LinkedIn is much faster than either Facebook or Twitter. So there are so many new people all the time joining LinkedIn. Let's start with the positioning, because we need to see what you have to do. Those 20% which will generate 80% for yourself and for your business. So first and foremost, you need to define your niche, your positioning. And you have to ask yourself, and by asking the right questions, you have an immense possibility to grow. Who can pay for your services? Basically, which is your target market? After you will answer yourself this question, you need to become an expert in the niche, or maybe you are already an expert in your niche, but you need to communicate that. And after you define your target market, you need to assess what blogs do these people read and what is discussed there. If they have magazines or trade publications, and what is most important, what keeps them up at night. Because by doing that, you will find which are their problems. And if you define the problems in your target market, you can create or adjust your products and services to fulfill those needs, to solve those problems, and your business will take off better than any time. And what do you have and what you can do that will eliminate their pain? Because if people have real pains, and if they are ready to pay to eliminate the pains, then you are in a huge business. You need to set up your profile or to optimize it, and you need to communicate your expert status. So set up your profile as an expert or optimize it. Emphasize relevant experience. Maybe it doesn't matter for your target market to know which college you graduated, but maybe are important your specialized courses, the relevant experience in this industry you're in, and other things which really are important for your target market. Make sure your photo is professional, so don't use one, I don't know, from a party, and sometimes don't even use the same photo you are using on Facebook. Here you need to look professional. And use your profile as an opportunity for a call to action. And don't forget, it's not about you. The clients, when they will look to your profile, or even when they will contact you, in their mind will be this question: what's in it for me? And your profile on LinkedIn, it's like a sales page. And also make it clear, or make yourself available, and make it clear where prospects can contact you. Be open to new connections, be open to inquiries, be open to to business, to consultancy gigs, depending on what are you doing. So I took some screenshots from my profile. Anyway, look at here in your link, in the structure of your link, to have here your name, or at least something which is very close to your name, because maybe your name is already taken, but this link will be indexed by the search engines, and when people will search you on Google, will also find this one very high, because LinkedIn has a huge page rank and is very popular with the search engines. Here is a description of yourself, where you will need to put your your target keywords or your target keyword. And even here, if you want, you can add a call to action. For example, if you provide accountancy services, if you are an accountant, you can put here, contact me for a free strategy, or contact me for a free assessment, or I don't know, contact me if you have questions about accountancy or things like that. And the keywords here, they also have to appear in the summary at the beginning here, because also this part will be indexed by the search engines and is very, very important. And with these parts, you will be able to generate the kind of clients you want for your business, for what you are offering, basically. Then you need to set up some objectives, because you are on LinkedIn for a reason, or for multiple reasons. Let's presume that you're offering services for online businesses. What are you an expert in providing? Who needs the service? Drive those people to a page with your offer. And this page usually is outside of LinkedIn, where you present your offers. You can offer like a gift or a download in exchange for the email address, and so on. If you are offering services for offline businesses, also ask yourself, what are you an expert in providing as a service? And find who needs a service you're an expert in providing, and also make a no-brainer offer. What is a no-brainer offer? A no-brainer offer is an offer which simply can't be refused, at least in theory, to be the kind of too good to be true. Next, join groups. Don't necessarily join groups where are all your competitors. Join the groups in your prospects niche. Probably in those groups will be also your competitors, but don't focus necessarily on the groups from your industry. So go in the groups where are present your prospects. Also join several in your target market. You can join a maximum of 50 groups. And in those groups, look for owners. You won't want employees, and connect with them. Invite those that are most promising to connect, and don't sell anything to them from the start. Just connect. Make sure the group is active. And if there is no activity, leave it to find one that is active. And it will be very simple. Assess them, I don't know, once a week, because maybe from the 50 groups you will be part of, it will be possible a few of them not to be active. And also you can start your own group. And this is a very good strategy. I've started a group some time ago. It's about internet marketing and social media marketing. It was very hard to get the first 200 members, but after that it started to grow by itself without any effort. And one of the advantages of owning a group, besides the fact that it will enhance your influencer status, once a week you can send an email by using LinkedIn servers to all the members of the group who agreed to receive communications from you. So it's like having an opt-in list with most of the members of your group, which is pretty cool. So if you are in a certain industry or in a certain niche, don't hesitate to start your own group on LinkedIn, because uh, as a financial investment is zero, you will need to invest some time, or maybe you can make a joint venture with somebody else and that person to take care of the admin issues, but it will be a very good investment. I can tell you that. There is also a method to use groups for services to offline businesses. And the reality is that in this period, one of the low hanging fruits, things which are very easy to address, are the businesses which, in case that you are selling, let's say, marketing services or online services or even software, there are so many businesses with very low online presence, and some of them without any presence at all. Maybe the owner of the company has a LinkedIn profile which is barely optimized and something like that. So in the groups, look for owners that show evidence of needing your services, and don't try to sell them from the start. Offer them a free assessment, an analysis, or a simple service to help them. Many of them will not become your clients. The majority of them, at least in theory, will not become your clients. In sales and in marketing, most people say no, and you have to be happy with that. And this is the reality. And first, make sure that you understand what their needs are and also their goals. And in your assessment, be positive and focus on how your service provides benefits. Here you will need to apply a basic rule, but by applying it correctly, you will have very different results. People and clients, they don't buy features, they buy benefits. So whenever you are presenting something, don't focus on the features, focus on the benefits. And also, don't be a seller, like a used car salesman. Be a helper and transform a sale in helping the client. The results will be very different and very good for you. Also, provide proof that services like yours work. You can use case studies which are published in magazines and any other resources available, and also provide social proof that yours has worked for others. These can be testimonials, screenshots with sales, but of course those things has to be genuine. And at the end, make a no-brainer offer, also an offer which can't be refused. Of course, in LinkedIn you can use their ads platform, and I recommend you to test it. As far as I know, if you didn't test the ad platform from LinkedIn, they will offer you like a voucher to start using it. So I advise you to do that. We'll focus on getting traffic in the non-paid manner. So it's very simple to get traffic from groups, direct messaging, inviting key people to connect. One other thing about groups, when you publish in a group, usually in the discussion tab, once a day or once a week, depending on how the users, how they set up their settings in LinkedIn. They will receive by email um, a digest with all the discussions, all the promotions, and all the movement from the group. And if you are in a group with, let's say, 50,000 members, and 40,000 members agreed to receive those communications from the group, what you post in a group can arrive in front of 40,000 eyes, which is not something small. You know, also you can get traffic from sharing content. Um, your content, if it's good, other people will share it, and you can get a lot of traffic like that. Also, by your content being shared, it will become viral, so you will get a lot of traffic. You can send simple messages to your contents, and you will get also some traffic from there, but there is a lot of legwork. So focus on making key connections. Don't make them an offer right away. So first, try to connect with them, to bring value, to build trust, and also, if you can, um, maybe you can find a way to get the business, to get business for your connections, also to share their content and to help them to promote the business. It's a basic rule in business networking. When you go to an event, and so many people are going to events having the pocket full of business cards, and they go there to get as many contacts as possible, and it's a wrong approach. In the business networking events, you should go to help other people, to provide value, and sometime later in the end um, you will also be able to ask for something. But first, provide, give first. It's a very basic principle, but it works like wonders. Sharing content. Make sure that you create content on the pain points of your groups, of the people in your groups. So if you start to know your target market, if you start to know their pains, you need to make content to address their problems, their fears, then their pains, and to come up with solutions. And you can write articles, do videos, or do audio like Blog Talk Radio, or share other people's articles. Also, in addition, you need to put the content on your own blog, which should be self-hosted, and direct the traffic from LinkedIn to your own blog. And when people will become will go to your blog, find a way there to collect their email addresses and to build a list this way, you know. And when you post like an update on your own profile, post first to your feed, after that the same post to the groups, and even to send it to key individuals. I have people on LinkedIn, when they publish something, they also send it to me and kindly ask me to comment, or to like, or to share with my audience. And I receive those messages daily. With some of them, I even ignore them because I really don't have physical time to stay all the time on LinkedIn and to share articles. Because for me is a non-productive activity. So maybe for those tasks you should hire like a virtual assistant to take care of that, and you can find a lot of offers for services like that. And I will say it again: make sure On your blog, on your website, you have a capture or a squeeze page to collect the email address and the name of that person, and maybe even the telephone number, and to build a database. Every marketer, and especially internet marketer, will tell you that the money is in the list, so you need to build a list. And the final purpose of communicating in social media is to build a list, because over time you will be able to communicate with your list on a daily basis, weekly basis, depending on the business you are in, and you will get a lot of conversions from there. Conversions equal sales, of course. So make sure that your squeeze page, where you get the name of the email address, goes to an autoresponder. So the email address is added to your database, and if the database is hosted in an autoresponder, you can have there also some pre-written email messages which will be sent in the next days, fully automated, so you will be able to start to build a relationship with that lead. Also use helpful information based on the group's pain points, and don't forget to send people back to your blog or website. As soon as you start building a list, from time to time you can take surveys of your list to understand what exactly they need help with, and what kind of content do they expect from you. And this will be very helpful because you will be able to optimize the content you are publishing to match the needs of your database. Also, what you can do, you can provide webinars or hangouts with helpful information like this one. I really hope that this is helpful for you. So you can educate, you can help your audience, and the results will be very nice. About sales or capture pages, they need to be written in a certain way. And at the end of this presentation, I will present you an opportunity to work with me for the next 30 days to turbocharge your marketing on LinkedIn. And also in the training and coaching program, we'll talk about how to create sales pages, how to create opt-in pages, and so on, and how to write them. On sales pages or opt-in pages, other name of opt-in pages is capture pages. You can add in personal elements like story and pictures. The headline has to be benefit based, so focus on benefits, not on the features. Throughout the page will be the call to action, which will be a buy button on the sales page or sorry, or an opt-in form in the capture page. Also create subheadings with benefits, and tell your audience what they are getting, or how your process works, how the service is delivered, and so on. You also need to provide professional and exciting images. You can outsource them, or you can buy images from image banks, or you can get for free a lot of images, and give them proof that methods like yours or services or products work, and also social proof that what you are selling works. Here's a screenshot from a sales page. Here is a buy button. Here is a guarantee. Um, you offer a 30 days money back guarantee. If the people are not happy with what they are purchasing, you can give them a refund. This is very important. Here is another buy button. Here can be an opt-in form for people to give you the name and address, and so on. So in the course, we'll also address how to create those pages in a very, very simple way. Now is a short comparison between a traditional business model and LinkedIn savvy business model. Because today you can build an entire business on LinkedIn alone, and that business will be called a LinkedIn savvy business. So in a traditional business, you are limited to a small circle of influence. But in a LinkedIn savvy business, you are known by thousands. Also, in comparison, in the traditional way, you are just another fish in the sea, but in the LinkedIn way, you are seen as a true leader in your market. In the traditional way, you are always on the hunt for new business, but in the LinkedIn way, leads begin to run on autopilot. Who doesn't love autopilot? As a traditional business, you will not always work with your ideal clients. I've been there, done that. And if you run a LinkedIn savvy business, you will be able to, gosh, this is a nice word, to cherry pick only the best clients. How cool is that? In a traditional business, you will spend way too much on advertising and sometimes with low conversions. But in a LinkedIn savvy business, you will have substantially reduced advertising costs. And we need to have some steps here, because what we have to do, if you are a beginner, you need to grow your number of contacts on LinkedIn. If you are already established on LinkedIn, I assume that there is always space to have new connections and not necessarily any kind of connections. So the first step is to ask yourself again, to ask something, how to target the key decision makers to bring into your referral network. Because what you are building is not just a collection of other contacts. The mindset should be to build a referral network, like to have connections which also have a lot of other connections and can recommend you for what you have to offer as a service or to sell as a product. And for example, business coaches are very well connected with very nice clients most of the time. So a business coach can be a great source for referrals. Also look for accountants, loan officers and mortgage lenders, attorneys, and commercial insurance guys. And the best way to do it, and this is one of the systems which is presented here and is also presented in the course, we can go very in depth with it, is a way to generate consistent leads and building a large database by targeting the second circle of influence, the connections of our connections. And you can use filter for industries, company size, seniority, geographic area, keywords, a company. And here, for example, this is example from the group. And here we can connect with a lot of members from this group. We can send messages, we can connect with them here, and the same way works with our connections, and we'll see in a minute what is all about. And here, these are first level of connections. These are called like that. So when we are in groups, if we find people which can be interesting for us, and especially company owners, not necessarily employees, we can connect with them very easy. And after that, you will have to see what shared connections you have with your own prospect, and don't ask him to introduce yourself by asking him if you can use his name to introduce yourself. And also, um, when you send messages to connect with somebody, don't try to sell from the start. So try to connect as is here. Look, basically here are members, and look how many members are in this group. More than 370,000, which is huge. And here you can find a lot of people to connect with. Look, this is John Asaraf. He's one of the trainers I follow. Okay, and it will be very easy when you connect with a connection of your connections to leverage basically the shared connection, to mention the common contact, and don't pitch them from the start. Build a relationship, introduce yourself, and build your authority. uh, in over 70% of the time, this approach is successful, and you need to ask yourself how much time you need to invest to get results like that. And here is the screenshot I've told you about. So um, here on LinkedIn, I have first degree connections, second degree connections, um, and also members from the group. Here is a menu where you can search about location, company, relationship, and for example, if you want to target this person, you see here that you have 338 share connections, and any of them can be your help to make the introduction. So I'm asking you now, how many people would you like to bring into your referral network in the next 90 days? Any business can explode this way if you follow this blueprint, which is very simple. You should know your numbers. Maybe you want hundreds or thousands. Of course, you don't need necessarily quantity. Quality is very important, but trust me that you can have both. And here is a simple calculation. If you want to have 3,000 connections as your network of prospects and referral partners, and we are considering 70% referral success rate. So if you connect with the connections of your connections, 70% of them will say yes. So in order to have 3,000 people connected to you, you will need to have 4,286 of prospects you will need to reach out to, and you will reach your goal in 90 days. And in average, you will need to reach out 47 prospects every day. Of course, if you want to invest less time, you can target 8 every day, or more or less, it depends on you. When you are doing that, especially at the beginning, will be very time consuming. But if you repeat this process over and over, after, I don't know, 1 to 3 weeks, it will become very easy and it will take you a very little time. So this way, you can really connect with an unlimited number of prospects. And in 1 year, you can very easily build a referral network of 2,000 influencers. And if you are selling high ticket products, high ticket training, high ticket coaching, and if If your referral network will give you only 2 deals per month, of course, you know your numbers. Think about how much money you can make in terms of income. So really will be very easy to go into 6 and 7 figures in 1 year. Really. Regarding LinkedIn, there are some common misconceptions, and I want to address them here. Being successful on LinkedIn means making pitches and offers to people you connect with. As said, don't pitch them like that. Don't be a seller, be a helper. Offer them like a free strategy session. Help them with something, and after that, ask for the sale. You need a brand new cutting edge website to effectively generate leads online. In theory, yes, but in practice, no. Most of the people I know with huge conversions, they don't have beautiful websites. They have very simple pages, just that they are written in a way, they are arranged in a way which works and produce conversions. Another misconception, if you are not connected to many people initially, it's not worth investing time on LinkedIn. Everybody has to start from somewhere, so don't worry about that. Focus on the best connections you can get, and you will be successful. How to stay top of the mind with people? It's like when you are a real estate agent, there is a saying that if you want to generate, I don't know, in commissions 30,000 euros a year, you need to have 200 people who will recognize you as a real estate professional. Also, those people will give you referrals, deals, and uh, the success is modeled these days. And to keep your name active in the groups, and of course, you need to be in the right groups, you need to post at least once a week. And in the right groups, you can be in front of thousands of prospects. As said before, all the groups send daily or weekly messages to their database containing the new discussions, the new promotions, the new jobs, and so on. And on your profile, the best way is to have daily status updates. And by doing all those, you can build a step-by-step plan to develop business on LinkedIn, and it will take you 20, 30, or in special cases 60 minutes a day, which is nothing for building a sustainable 6 to 7 figures business on LinkedIn. So if you are just starting on LinkedIn, I will repeat the takeaways from this webinar, and these are what I called fast action starting tactics. Pick your niche, understand top 10 pain points of your customers, create your offer, sales page, and call to action, create a profile with call to action, join groups, find owners and message them, offer to consult, analyze or assess, and make a no-brainer offer. And if you're already present on LinkedIn and you want to grow, these are for 2016 the best expert growing tactics. Content curation. Use other people's content in groups. You can find articles from Mashable.com, Inc.com, Entrepreneurs.com, and share them in your groups, and also add your point. So don't just put the link with copy and paste. Add something, add a content. You don't need to create the content, but it can help you build authority very fast and very easy. Also, build a company page on LinkedIn. A company page works more or less like the Facebook pages, which are more popular, but the functionalities are different. And also put your employees to repeat what you are doing. So to create content, to curate content, to share your business page, and so on. And it will create a lot of leverage. So when you share content, think about the catchy titles like um, 10, 10 ways to grow your business, or 15 ways to live a better life, or 20 methods to lose weight, or something like that. You don't need to share content every day, but at least 2 3 times a week. It's the best. Of course, on your own profile, ideally is to publish something every day. And look for the joint ventures with the group owners, because you can use that facility of sending one email to all the database, using the LinkedIn servers to promote something, and you can give a commission to the owner of the group, or you can discuss other deals. And when you direct people from LinkedIn to your own site, to your own blog, test the conversions of your opt-in page, of your sales page, and also consider hiring a copywriter or becoming a good copywriter yourself. What is copywriting? Is the art of writing in a certain way that will produce the desired actions from a certain percentage of the readers. This is copywriting, and it's an art. I really hope that you liked the content shared until now through this masterclass. If there was something which wasn't clear, feel free to reach out to me and ask questions. And also, you can replay the webinar. And if you want to do it faster, like attaining the 6 and 7 figure success on LinkedIn, and if you want more from your LinkedIn marketing, I'm introducing a LinkedIn Marketing Academy, which is a 30 days training and coaching program. And there are only 10 spots available because there is a one-to-one component there. And I will tell you immediately what it's all about. The course is a video course and also have live calls, and will answer to those questions. And really, you will not need to buy any other LinkedIn training, because here you will have anything you want related to those issues. So this training will answer to those questions. How to sell high ticket services on LinkedIn, how to grow your network of influencers, how to become the #1 authority in your niche, how to find prospects, how to get them to hear your offer, how to set up your offer, and how to repeat the process. So this course will answer to those 7 questions, and you don't need anything else. Here is the sketch of doing a successful business based on LinkedIn. You don't need anything else. And the course has more than 20 hours of video content, processes, and mind maps delivered over the next 30 days. And really, and this is the promise, you don't need any other LinkedIn course. And this is the one-to-one aspect, and that's why I limit the spots available, because also my time is limited. I will include a 60 minutes one-to-one strategy session with me, where we will discuss about your business, about your goals of the business, what you want to achieve on LinkedIn, and I can tell you what you can achieve by using LinkedIn for your business, and will be a content rich 60 minutes one-to-one strategy with a value of almost $500. Also, I will do in writing an assessment, and will be from myself, not an outsourcer, an assessment of your LinkedIn profile with tips about how to improve it to generate more business for you. Once a month, we'll have members only live calls with Q&As, where you will be able to ask anything. And I also have a huge unannounced bonus. Here the text went crazy. Uh, the bonus is very crazy. That's why even the letters went mad. Um, I have 4 software tools which will help your business to look much more professional. So first, it's biztickethub.com is a ticket support online service. The value of the lifetime access is $97. You don't need for support issues, because when you sell something, people will send you support requests, will have problems one way or the other. So instead of using email or using a cheap or a free ticketing system like Zendesk, you have a professional solutions. So your customers will be able to open tickets, you will be able, or somebody from your staff, to address them, and all the information and all the dialogue will be around tickets, and your business will look very professional, and you get it for free. Also, you get access, also lifetime access is $197 value. You can check the sales pages of those products to see the real prices, because those prices are real and you get them for free. It's a project management platform like Basecamp or Asana, where you can put all the projects, your team members. It's gorgeous. SEOsnapshotonline.com is a search engine optimization analyzer. You can use it for your own sites, or you can use it for a client if you offer such consulting. You can sell the reports, or you can give them for free. This will show you what you need to improve in your website, in the website analyzed, to change the results and to get much better results. The lifetime account has a value of $197. And retargetingpinpoint.com is a retargeting pixel. Also, the value is 197, the lifetime value of the software, using the software. If you create ads, not necessarily on LinkedIn, but on Facebook, Google AdWords, or in other networks, you will be able to create with this platform pixels to use in retargeting and remarketing campaigns. These are campaigns where people will come on your website once, and after that will be followed everywhere by your ads. We'll discuss more in detail during the course how to use those features in the campaign. But here you have the technology. To use it, you can use all of these for yourself, and even especially for the last two, you can use them for your clients. So only them are are almost the value of the course, because what I'm offering here to work with me in the next 30 days and to have access to 20 hours of video content, processes, mind maps, the 60 minutes one-to-one strategy session, the assessment of your LinkedIn profile, the members only live monthly calls, and the 4 software pieces with lifetime access will be offered only for 10 persons at $997, which is still, if we are taking in consideration the value you get. Of course, only by following the strategies highlighted in this webinar, you will be able to improve what you are doing on LinkedIn. But if you want more, you will be able, and this is an opportunity, to work with me in the next 30 days, and the results will be awesome. And of course, we have our guarantee. You simply like it or it's refunded. So if you feel that the program is not for you, in 30 days after the purchase, you will be refunded. So just send us an email and you will receive the money back. Thank you very much for attending this masterclass. It was entitled for the amazing people from my online family. LinkedIn, I will repeat myself, has the biggest income per user from all social media websites, and you should be here. You should grow your business using LinkedIn, or even if you want, you can create a business 100% relying on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is here to stay and more surprises will appear in the next year from this amazing social media site. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day.